You, along with the ISES San Antonio board members, recently assembled the Antonian Awards in San Antonio. Can you tell us more about the event and your involvement?
My involvement was actually mine along with Lisa Morales and Julie McGarrah. We are the programs committee for the board of San Antonio. And we thought when we went to the Texas Star Awards, which is our state level awards, that we didn't have enough of a presence from San Antonio. A lot of the presence was from Austin, Dallas, and Houston. So we thought if we had our own citywide awards, that it would encourage people to enter the statewide awards, which then we want them to enter into the Spree Awards, which is international.
What were some of your favorite moments during the event?
I think some of my favorite moments were when we were on stage at the end of the night, thanking everybody for being involved. It was an event of passion for us, just because we had such a short amount of time to pull off the first ever Antonian Awards. So to get all of the other organizations involved, such as AHA, NACE, MPI, SALA, which are all industry committees or industry, like ISES, how we are all just event groups, to get them all on board and to get the city to actually submit events. Our goal was for people to actually submit 20, and we got 32 submissions. Our goal was to have 80 people at the event, and we had like 150 people at the event. So when we were standing there and seeing all the faces and feeling the excitement of the room and everybody having won, and all of the camaraderie with the companies that won, and seeing them all toast, it was just such a great high at that time.
Were you satisfied with the results of the event? If not, was there anything that you would have done differently?
We did have a post-production meeting. There's a few things that we'll do differently next year. We do have our annual tablescape competition that happened in cocktail hour. So for next year, what we'll do is we will take photos of the groups that did the tablescapes, because they were so spectacular, that we'll then show them at the end of the night on the boards, on the screens, for people to see for them to get a little more recognized. We are going to have people submit in what categories they are, because we had 2 companies win 4 possible awards. They kind of swept it, so we're going to change that. Honestly, our big sponsor was San Antonio Weddings, and he was so overjoyed with the caliber of the event that he thinks we need to dress formally next year, because it was such a well-produced event. So that was a huge compliment from him. But we'll change it from business casual attire to more of a formal attire, and we're changing up some categories, realizing we're San Antonio. We had like best wedding, up to 75,000. Well, most weddings are going to be up to 75,000, so we're going to move some of the categories around. But other than that, it was pretty successful for our first event, so we're excited.
Will we be seeing this ceremony annually? If so, do you have any idea of what we can expect for next year or the years to follow?
We will definitely be seeing it annually. We are very excited. The venue is ran by the Arcade Group, which is one of the biggest venue companies in town, or the Arcade Group is Floral Lighting. They're just one of the oldest companies in town. So they're already on board for sponsorship. We now have our phone, as to where this last year we were pulling for sponsors, and now this year we have everybody wanting to be a sponsor. So we're trying to see how we can get it bigger and better. The theme this year was My San Antonio, so we're wondering, do we keep the same theme or do we go with different themes? We're not too sure about that, but bigger and better is always our motto.
Okay, and lastly, what did this event mean to you?
It was huge for me. It was not being from San Antonio, but being so proud of all of the talent that's here. Being able to, I love to boost people up. I love to see people thrive. I love to see people believe in themselves and want to do better. So the fact that people are now saying, I can't wait to submit this event for an Antonian Award next year. Or, I want to be a winner. And then to see them want to not only win citywide, but now have aspirations to win statewide, and then aspirations to win international. So that's huge for me. So I love to see people inspired and want to do bigger, better, and that's what it's done.